suicide. He hasn't been moved far away from the car park.
What about the head wound? How can that be explained then?
Well, just like most people when they commit suicide, they simply step off, landing on their feet first before hitting the head on the floor.
Okay, detective, thank you for your time.
You don't really think my best friend committed suicide, do you?
And you are?
A friend.
Well, have a seat then. Why do you believe your friend, Mr. Sam Walton, did not commit suicide then? I mean, all collective evidence points towards that he did.
He was my best friend. He would have told me if something was up, especially if it was something that would want to make him kill himself.
Okay, have you thought that he might have kept something from you?
He never kept anything from me.
If you were going through serious problems, would you want to talk to people about doing it?
Well, no.
Exactly. By the way, what is your name?
Alex Retta.
Well, Mr. Retta.
What's that on your desk?
Well, this is Mr. Walton's post-mortem results.
So you don't think it was suicide either?
I'm not sure. There doesn't seem to be a motive for murder. Or suicide. Perhaps you can help me then. Did he have a lot of money or anything people would want?
Not that I can think of. He was a quiet person. He kept himself to himself. Is this really relevant?
Of course it's relevant. You have me piece together on why someone would want to kill him.
What have you found?
Police tell me that in most suicide cases, a person merely walks off the edge, meaning that they land on their feet and then fall back.
Yeah? What's this got to do with anything?
I'm getting to that. It shows that on Mr. Walton's legs there was very, very little impact. However, a lot of evidence shows that he landed on his head, meaning he went head first. This doesn't answer how he didn't travel from one place to another and on the ground.
Maybe he was moved.
That is a possibility, although there was no fingerprints or DNA on his clothes.
Well, do you think there'll be anything left at the scene?
It's possible. However, the whole place has been sealed off from public access. We're going to have to bend the rules a little bit.
Aha, I found them!
Excellent, what have you found?
Some gloves. Do you think they were the murderers?
Yes, I think they were. We still need something though.
What's that?
A motive. There's absolutely no reason to kill a man with no reason at all.
I thought I'd say something about him. It's hard to think straight when your best friend's been killed.
Yes, this is actually a very difficult time for you, I understand, but you need to help me find the truth.
Well, I have said everything.
What a crappy day.
When were you planning on telling me?
What are you talking about?
My friend been involved in a murder case.
Murder case? Oh yes, that murder case. Well, however, there was no evidence to back that up, was there?
Sam would never kill anyone.
Face facts. He did. And that is why he committed suicide.
I don't think he committed suicide. I think you, detective, murdered him.
Please prove that statement.
Okay. Well, you're trying to prove he was guilty in that murder case and you'd failed. You've had a grudge with him for the last 10 years and it's slowly been eating away at you. And then you snap. Tell him you know everything to try to scare him and tell him to meet you at the top of the monkey story. You then sneak up on him, knock him into the ground. For throwing him over the edge. You then move the body to make it look like a suicide. I mean, you've seen plenty to know the characteristics of one, and then you make your daring escape.
How did you figure that out?
I got a bit suspicious, so I came in here and had a flick through some of your files.
So it was you who did all that little detective work and rummaged through my things. Very good. Too bad no one's ever going to find out.
Looking for this? Now I suggest you take that phone out of your pocket and make a confession, because I can make this look like a suicide.